The too many white guys, probably.
They cut him. They cut him out.
Well, actually, that is like it seems like legitimately what happened.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think it stands for just playing McDade.
I think it's just penis because that's all these hoes get.
Oh.
Yeah, they just get penis from JP McDade.
He's a big cumboy. He loves the pot.
I fuck with JP. Shouts out JP.
Jewish person.
Person McDade.
He's the waspiest piece of shit I've ever seen.
No,
in my life.
he's
Jewish.
Irish.
He's Irish Jewish. He's Irish.
Oh fuck. That would be an annoying combo too. Basically anything plus Jew would just be pretty annoying.
I don't know about that. I think it's pretty cool. What about Lenny
Chinese
Kravitz?
Jew?
Oh, the rain was so today. Oh, where is my allergy medicine? I love these nuanced ass characters.
Oh, fuck. All right, I don't need to cough anymore. My day's started.
Definitely what I'm doing for the next 12 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I think mixing a Jew. Good.
Let's go back to that Chinese Jew character. How about these are gefilte fish dumplings that the taste is so good.
Oh! They sat me underneath the air conditioning.
You know me, I can't complain. My therapist. I don't know what these women want. I date them and they seem like they hate me. I just want to date a girl that hates me for being Chinese Jewish. Not hate me for my personality. Fuck, I love this bit.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Oh, I hate my mother. My mother say, when you settle down with good Chinese Jew girl. You need to find Rav.
I cannot see another Mel Gibson movie again after what he said.
This is pastrami romance.
Just imagine him trying to say Israel.
Israel. Yeah, so next week's guest is Miss Swan.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
that
the
song
Leaning
is so
Tower of Cheese.
Cheese.
And they made the dog look like Pauly Shore. Because they knew people were only going to go see the movie if they knew Pauly Shore was in it.
I love that shit. There's a Rodney Dangerfield movie where he's
Rover Dangerfield.
Rover Dangerfield.
I loved that movie as a kid.
Dangerfield?
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing the character.
You're going back.
Can't help it.
Your method, dude.
Rover Dangerfield.
And he just looks exactly
Yeah.
I was saying the other
I
day.
get to know this picture.
I was saying the other day, the movie.
Oh, I got no respect. No respect at all.
Oh, God, this is so immature.
Jeez, how much are these dumplings?
Dumpery.
Yeah, Chinese Rodney Dangerfield.
Wow.
The girl's only pretty if you make her feet real tiny. She's gotta have tiny feet.
What do you think of my plants, dude?
They look good. I just started doing bonsai.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, but I got seeds, so it's gonna take.
You're gonna grow them from fucking scratch, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm not adopting a plant.
Yeah, why?
What, like some woman with a broken pussy? You think that's your child? It's not. Look, if you adopt kids, you're a fucking bitch, dude. Fucking dick doesn't work. Your balls and your pussy are broken.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't make your own children.
Nick's right about that.
I can't imagine being so much as a coward to adopt a child.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is very fucking true, man. I want to actually adopt a child, dude. I want to make one and I want to adopt one.
Yeah, I want to adopt a bunch of black kids just to take them to see Black Panther every single day for the rest of their lives. And then they fail all the regents because I've just been taking them to subsequent viewings of Black Panther over and over again. They've never learned anything.
Dad, please. We don't want to see the movie
You are going to
anymore.
sit here and watch Space Jam until you're Neil deGrasse Tyson. You need this for your self-esteem. We're gonna watch every single fucking episode of Martin.
Can I learn math, please?
No. You're gonna watch a version of Amadeus that I've color corrected to make Mozart black.
I just want to read that. I don't know what letters are.
We're learning the Crip alphabet.
The only letters I know are from the gang signs you taught me. From the hand signs.
That would be a great character to do. And by character, I mean an actual thing people do, and a way to live your life is you adopt a black kid, and then you go around with like a bunch of like Pan-Africanist clothes on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, you do have a black child.
Do I?
You know? No. I mean, in that scenario.
Oh, I just got worried for a second.
Yeah. Ronaldo Fink Mullen.
Yeah.
What was your fake baby's name? Was that it?
That was it, Ronaldo Fink.
That was so awesome.
I still can't believe how many of those...
For everyone that does... I don't know if we've talked about it, but Nick, when he first moved to Baltimore, pretended to have a son on Twitter and Facebook. And then, like, 3 days... Like, people were, like, congratulating him, and he did a couple bits about him, and then I think he got tired of it, so you just said he died.
Yeah.
And then you did an R.I.P. post.
In a beer fire.
Yeah, he said he died in a beer fire.
But I was posting all this bullshit about how I can't afford, like, a crib, so he just sleeps in my, like, laundry basket.
yes. And people were like, oh, jeez, I don't know about this. And you posted an RIP status, and you used Jadakiss. Was it Jadakiss RIP? Who is that?
No, that's not Jadakiss.
No.
That's,
Oh, RIP, we just killed the club.
Yeah, that's Jeezy.
That's right. Yes, Young Jeezy. And you posted RIP, my beautiful son, Ronaldo McMullen.
RIP.
And you had to link to the YouTube video to that song. RIP, we just killed the club. And then, like, people, I remember a couple different people came up to me personally and were like, hey, man, I've been trying to reach Nick to give him my condolences for his son. And I was like,
it's like, bitch, I'm at the club. You can't reach me. R.I.P. We just killed the club. Patron out the cup almost killed the thug. R.I.P. R.I.P. Just listening to that song because your son died.
Oh, fuck. A little funeral, a little baby funeral.
No, I remember when we went to Tom Myers' album recording.
Yes.
And I saw him, and I was like, Tom, you have any drink tickets? You know? And he's like, no, they didn't comp any of my stuff. And he was like, oh, congratulations, by the way, on your son. I was like, what? He was like, congratulations on you're having a son. And I was like, oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah.
God damn. Like, you now would be a horrible father, but you then, it's like,
Yeah.
would be criminal negligence to have a child. It would be so fucked up.
Yeah, dude, just living in that clown's house.
You're a raped army clown. You and your son sharing a 3-bedroom with a raped army clown. His ex-wife? His drunk ex-wife?
Yeah, his ex-wife in the other bedroom. Just listening to podcasts all day.
Wow, foreshadowing, dude. Who would have known?
Yeah, dude. That shit was so funny. I met up with her. It was that night I did Magoobies and then, like, blacked out and I had to sleep in your brother's room.
Yes.
And then I was still drunk when I woke up, so I was like, oh, just drop me off at the shopping center and I'll just kill 8.5 hours there. Yeah, I'll be fine.
I dropped you off on my own.
I'll sit at McDonald's for 8.5 hours.
Did she drop you off or did I drop you off?
You dropped me off there because you were going to White Marsh for work.
For work, yes.
And after like
back when I was a fucking paralegal,
40 minutes of sitting at McDonald's, like knowing I was just going to throw up if I didn't, get more alcohol in me or whatever. I called her, and then she came and picked me up in a zip car.
Hell yeah.
And spent her disability money at the liquor store. And then we went back to her place, and she's like, yeah, I'm still trying to get my kid back.
I remember the time you spinning it as like, hey, there's people worse than me. I'm going to keep drinking.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, dude, it's pretty nice knowing some people
I remember feeling that way. I was like, fuck, I'm a fucking drunk, dude. I'm like, just a complete fuck up. And then I hung out with her, and I was like, I guess I'm okay.
Dude, there was a pep in your step for a week after hanging out with her. You were like...
Dudes rock. Thank you so much for getting Dudes Rock to 1,000 subscribers. As promised, I will now quit comedy and die under a rainbow.
I'll tell you, what's probably a lot better than having a bunch of human feces in your mouth is wearing boots from Thursday Boots.
I agree.
They're
really good boots.
ThursdayBoots.com is a boots company that sells boots. And you would think it's just on Thursdays, but it's not actually. Thursday is...
It's just a name.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
There was a band named Thursday.
Why it's called that.
It doesn't matter, but they're good-ass boots.
And
you know they got the same shit that the Big Dick Heritage brands have.
Oh, yeah, Heritage. Well, good for you.
And they got
remember.
special Chicago leather. But they actually have bigger dicks than the Heritage brands.
Yeah.
Because those motherfuckers charge the same do the same shit for higher prices.
Genuine buffalo foreskin.
That's right.
They cut the dick tips off of buffalo. And stretch them over
wingtips.
Well, the feet of paraplegics.
That's right.
So these are feet that have never touched the ground before.
No.
Soft.
Beautiful,
Just
soft.
Pristine.
But shaped beautifully.
Yeah. So, they get these handicapped kids. And they chain them up down.
No, they're
chain them up down there with the buffalo.
No, they're in another room, and it's very nice and comfortable.
Yeah. They're like, can I go home? They're like, it's not fucking Thursday yet. I told you could go home on Thursday. And they've got a calendar that's just only got Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
The Friday.
Why don't you look at the calendar, boy? You and your gimp legs can go home on Thursday. We got buffalo dick boots to make. And I think that's where it comes from.
Yep. That's correct.
So let me ask you you prefer clunky work boots or delicate fashion boots? Cheap boots that fall apart after a few wears or shelling out $400 for a pair of boots to barely get you through one season?
No,
all of these
shit.
are possible at Thursday.
No,
hold on. There's more after. Well, here's not something you might know. There's another option.
None of that bullshit.
Thursday Boot Company, a 4-year-old bootstrapped startup. They put bootstrap in quotation marks because it's sort of like a joke.
It's a pun. It's a pun.
But what they mean is that there's children strapped to the ground in the basement.
They don't mean that.
Strapped to the
That was
boots.
a comedy
Hence,
joke.
a 4-year-old startup.
No.
The company's been around for 10 years. But
No.
They employ
No 4-year-olds in their basements.
No, it's a good company.
that has been shaking up the
They
industry.
hire like 11-year-olds.
They have been shaking up the industry. That
Yeah.
is true.
By-
Everyone knows that.
Yeah. That's how you get the kids to be paraplegic. You shake them as an
Shake
infant.
them at birth.
Create brainstem injuries so they can't walk.
The industry is the kid's name.
Yeah.
They've been shaking him
They're
up
all
for
named
years,
industry.
for 4 years.
The industry, you can go home on Thursday, boy.
You can go home on Thursday. Now shake your brother. Shake your baby brother.
You better hope these boots sell, boy.
Hopefully that podcast that do their job. Maybe it'll be Thursday this week. Oh, wait, here you go. The brand started in 2014. The name Thursday came about because on Thursday you work hard, but it's also the unofficial start of the weekend.
So true.
That's what I always say.
That is so true.
That's
dude.
so fucking true.
That's weird because I thought they sent the 4-year-old paraplegics home.
That's what it is.
That's what I always thought that.
No,
Thursday
I
Boots,
guess it's
the
not.
first boot company they allowed Ian Fidance to name.
Boom shakalaka boots.
Yo, I had the best name for a shoe company. It's Thursday, because on Thursday it's the weekend.
You work hard, but it's the weekend.
You should be allowed to be gay on Thursday.
And your dad looking
Right.
down from
He's
heaven
doing-
doesn't get sad
He's
on
doing a
Thursday.
bar mitzvah opening for Jerry Seinfeld. Just some trust fund kid. You should be able to suck dick in a movie theater. Ian Ixnay on the dick sucking material. It's okay to blow guys for crack. They're like, who booked him for this? It's an outdoor ed event at a fucking middle school. Right? Guys, we got a comedian for lunch. Thursday you work hard, but it's also the unofficial start of the weekend. Durable enough to take a serious beating. Oh, come on, dude.
yeah,
There's
come
too
on.
much in this copy
know.
that feeds into the paraplegic kid thing. Durable enough to take a serious beating and sophisticated enough to clean up for a date. So they beat and fuck the kids.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids are sophisticated.
Clean up, boy. Why, is it Thursday? No.
No.
It's Wednesday.
It's Friday.
What happens on Wednesday? I have to be a girl. That's right. You gotta be a girl. Don't cry now. You know you can't feel it with your numb ass. You ain't got nothing past C3. Don't act like you feel nothing going inside you. I can feel it in my soul. That's right. You can feel it in your soul. That's what keeps the boots off. Anyways, Thursday boots are built for men and women who understand quality and want a good-looking pair of boots that will last a few seasons. Made in the same North American manufacturing facilities as the heritage brands your parents and grandparents wore. Not Adam's grandparents, because they had their shoes taken away from them when they got to the camps. They sell for 2 or 3 times the price. Thursday boots are not only a better value, but they use better materials too. Like the famous Chrome XL leather from the Horween Tannery in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, that's good shit.
Now,
You ever been there in Chicago?
the Horween Tannery.
The Horween Tannery?
I mean, really, they put that in here, and it's like, do people know what that is?
In the boot game, maybe.
I just like the idea.
You lived in Chicago, right?
No.
No?
Never, no.
You're just
Cleveland.
from the
I'm
Midwest.
from Cleveland.
I
yeah.
just always assume every Midwest comic goes to Chicago before New York.
That's fucking insulting.
Yeah,
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Stereotypes over here.
sorry.
I just like the idea of the guys. That,
If you have like a
that,
black eyes, I was like, you from Africa?
You from Compton?
You went to Africa for comedy?
I like the guys at Thursday's Boots being like, he did the ad read. We got a lot of sales from CumTown, but the ad read was largely about child molestation. The child was paralyzed, and then at the end, I thought that was going to be the end of it, and then he did a Holocaust thing.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Just
Sneaking that in
just
as a-
sneaking in. And they were like,
Well, hold on. We have to shit on the tannery, too.
Yeah, we have to shit on the tannery. But it's from the Horween Tannery. So, I don't know. Look that up. I guess it's good.
How do you spell that?
G-A-Y-A-D-A-M.
well, I don't know if you want to be. I don't know if you want to be claiming a historical tannery in Chicago, because I don't know if any of you guys have ever read The Jungle.
Oh, of course. We've all read
Yeah,
it.
we all read
Upton
it.
Sinclair.
Yeah,
I read
Good
that.
job, homework.
The beef industry in Chicago is like notoriously like the worst place in the history of places.
Yeah,
to
but
work.
you're not going
Not
to
the
eat
leather
the
That was
boots.
like in the
Where do you
20s.
think the leather comes from?
Yeah.
Well, from abused
We've all-
cows, but they treat the
We've all
leather
read the
nice.
chapter in The Jungle entitled "It's Not Thursday Yet."
It's
all know-
Wednesday, girl.
Oh, yeah, we all know how the boots. are
Okay,
made.
so yeah, this is they
Look,
make,
I'm not saying. Look, you can't say that they're not. They can't get mad at that because it's like a lot of boot companies do that. That's just how.
That's how boots are made.
If you want to make glue, you got to kill a horse.
yeah.
You know,
I mean, if you
grind
want
up a horse.
bad boots, then
Yeah.
use a kid that's not paralyzed.
Right. Go
Right.
get some boots from
Yeah.
China where the children just make the shoes.
I gotta say, these leathers look really nice.
At the Horween Tannery?
Yeah.
So the call to action here, with prices starting at $149 and
That
free
ain't
shipping and
shit.
returns,
Free shipping and returns, mamma mia.
Thursday boots are the best buy for this winter. And with their clean, timeless design and durability, Thursday boots will keep you standing comfortably for years to come.
I have fucked up feet. I'm wearing some right now.
Yeah. They are nice
so
shoes.
good.
They're
They're
nice,
nice boots.
You can't say they're not. I don't even know what the fuck this company was, but like before they even
That is true. Motherfuckers
sponsored
wear
us,
them.
it's like everybody. Yeah, like my cousin was wearing them, and then
Yeah.
my cousin already had a pair, and then his mom got him like a gift certificate to the company, anyways.
You see that?
So people like my cousin, who's not a fucking retard that has a podcast that
Yeah,
people
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to. He's a normal person.
Yeah, with a regular
with a job that he has to show up to. He's in a successful relationship. He's
Yes.
smiling all the
Sounds
time.
fucking gay.
Fucking texts me every like month or two, like we got to see each other.
No,
again.
we don't, bitch. I have to
love
play
you.
video
Yeah,
games.
we do not need to see each other. I want to, but I can't bring myself to attach to anyone, even people I've known my entire life, who I genuinely have feelings for, and I can't bring myself to say I love you to. So that's kind of who the boots are for.
That's So if you could say, if you've said I love you to anyone,
Yeah, if you've ever loved anyone,
or you know what? I'm sorry. This is for our fan base. No. Just buy the fucking boots.
Just buy the boots.
Well,
You stupid asshole.
if I can give a tip to your fans,
Yeah.
and this relates right into the boots. My dad, he's from Ireland. They don't have a lot of feelings. He never told me he loved me. Then I hung myself. And now he tells me he loves me.
Whoa.
Yeah, so all you got to do, if you got one of these dads that aren't good with the feelings, hang yourself unsuccessfly, and they'll start sometimes saying that.
Make a loose ass knot with a fucked up little blanket or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
For me,
maybe.
it's kind of a boy who cried wolf.
I mean, I don't
situation
want to be a
at this
dick
point.
or anything, man, but like, we have a relationship with these companies. If you can't say like morbid shit, like that.
What? No, what I'm saying,
Brennan,
what
come
I'm
on, man. You can't say fucked up shit like
we're gonna
that,
be
dude.
you get us dropped by this.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
line.
I know.
What are you, fucking Chris Gethard over here? This is your little Chris Gethard hour. Anyways,
Keep it light, Brendan.
yeah, just chill out, all right? No one
Relax,
no one gives a shit about your fucking Mick dad and his stupid feelings.
relax.
Well, they don't do sales or discounts. Head over to ThursdayBoots.com/town.
Town, baby.
Yeah, I wonder why they chose that. That's ThursdayBoots.com/TOWN and get free shipping and returns. And use our link so the Boots people know we sent you.
No, we sent you.
Let's start the
Let's
show.
start the show.
Let's start the show.
It's in a bodega.
AC2. Me and Stav are doing the Anthony Cumia show next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which, by the way, seems like an error on
Their booking?
No, like political season to be on the Anthony Cumia show.
Are they like Trump?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Are they
dude.
Trump?
Oh,
so and like just last week was like at that shooting at that nightclub in Florida. As soon as it happened, he's on fucking Twitter.
The teen club?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's on social media and he tweeted, "I guess Black lives don't matter" with like the Black Lives Matter emoji, and it's
oh my god.
what do you stand to gain in this?
Exactly. What is the point? You're just happy that black children are dead. You're happy that black teens are dead.
Somebody was showing me when that guy drove that truck through that
In France?
in France.
Yeah.
When Truck Boys happened.
That could have been us. Dude.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
That
it was
could have been
probably
us
a
as
production
Truck Boys.
assistant that was like,
He's a
"I'm
PA.
sorry, I just don't know how to drive this truck."
He picked a truck up at CC Rentals.
Yeah, my
in
uncle
Midtown.
got me this job. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. that
Stop's
guy-
fighting with a cat right now.
This guy's really trying to get after my sub. And
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
having it.
fucking annoying. It doesn't respect the rules of broadcasting.
It doesn't know that this is an alpha male podcast and we don't stand for that kind of shit.
What were you saying about Nice?
Oh, yeah. Well, I forget. I'm sorry. Something about when that happened, somebody said something or something. And
Was it funny?
Nice, man.
no, it wasn't going to be funny. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Was he beefing with an Asian actress? Who was that sexy Chinese lady who was in
Lucy Liu.
No.
Sandra Oh? That's to both of them.
It
so
was
it's one of
Bai.
those
Her
two.
name is Bai Lin or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, from Crouching Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was feuding with her.
She
Like, with
she
the
got cut out
wires?
of. She got cut out of the movie or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was in it. She was like hunting fucking, I don't fucking know, boba or some shit. I don't know, dude. I was beating off to her once, and that came up in a search.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did you see they made that Ghost in the Shell movie and like Scarlett Johansson? They cast Scarlett Johansson. All these idiots on Twitter are like, here's who you could have cast instead. That's actually Asian. Ba Bing Lao, Lin Zhao Xujia, and it's like, who the fuck any of these people are? Yeah, it's like, I know who Scarlett Johansson is. Maybe I'll go see this stupid fucking anime movie if she's in it. I don't know who. Oh, Ching Chang Sally. It's like,
Ching Chang Sally.
Yeah, she was on a TV show in Korea in 1992, so she should be the star of this blockbuster movie. Yeah, that one's gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, we should just send that directly to your girl, Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie should find out about that.
You need to apologize to Sadie about being racist to Asian people.
Well, you know, I feel like Sadie could come around. You know, Doyle's Irish. She's got the evil in her, you know? She has the potential to be as racist as the rest of us.
Listen, they came over on those boats and they saw those signs that said they need not apply.
Yeah.
And it made them angry.
They thought that meant to life. Remember? And so they just all became scumbag pieces of shit.
Did you see that thing the Red Cross did? They released that, like, Red Cross got in trouble this week because they put, like a pool safety, just some fucking pool safety poster that they like tweeted out, and it's a picture of a pool with like things you should do in the pool versus things you shouldn't do in the pool. So it's like someone running and it's pointing at the kid running and it says not cool, and then it's like a guy holding his baby and it says cool. But every one of the not cool ones is a black person.
Oh my god.
is it a real picture or is it like
No, it's a
brown cartoon?
Yeah.
That's
It'd be great
so
if it was
awesome.
just, because then you couldn't complain if it was
Yeah.
just a photograph someone happened to take of a pool,
Right.
and all the black people happen to be breaking all the rules. You can't help that. That's not the Red Cross's fault.
the cartoons were all brown.
It's the white guys who weren't breaking any of the rules. And you know what's funny is like,
Shackleford made
Hell
it.
yeah.
so all these people are mad at the Red Cross. There is absolutely no way in hell that was on purpose.
Right.
No way. There's no way at
it's
all.
tone deaf,
Yeah.
yeah.
But what's so funny
So
is
funny.
that they were like, they probably did one draft and they're like, put more black people in there so people don't get mad about us for like not being, diverse enough. And then that backfired.
Yeah. Imagine if it was some guy who was like, this is how I get him. This is how we set him back.
Finally. This is his last day.
Their favorite place, the pool. That's where.
It's like when that guy tweeted that picture, the United Airlines account tweeted that picture of the woman with the toy plane in her pussy.
With the plane. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's incredible.
That's the best way to quit your job.
I love the auto fucking when someone has their shit set up for auto retweets and it's just like the Beatles fucking suck dick. Yeah. And then the Beatles the thing will just retweet it. It's the best shit on earth.
Yeah.
I love seeing that shit.
Corporate Twitter accounts are still figuring it out.
Remember that? What was the makeup account? There's some makeup company when the Aurora shooting happened in Colorado.
Oh, hell
and they
yeah.
were like, Aurora's trending. That must be our new Aurora makeup line.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hell
And then the
yes.
makeup they tweeted, guess what, guys? It was the Joker makeup. They tweeted the Joker makeup.
They tweeted out a tutorial of how to do your own Joker makeup.
Oh, it's incredible.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm in Midtown. I see a lot of like young Indian kids, and they're just like they act black, like they drop the
They,
N-bomb.
what they
to
do
shove,
it,
though.
they act black in the
They
way
drop the N-bomb.
They act
Push
black
comes
in
to
the way
shove,
the
they're
white
going white.
guys act black. See, we don't have Uyghurs anymore. Indians stole that from us, so they're
They
like
culturally appropriated
stole that
our
from
cultural
no,
appropriation.
because the Indians, because they're all their families are like affluent. All their families are like doctors that make millions of fucking dollars. So they're rich kids. All the
Every
Indians
single Indian.
are rich kids. No, pretty much, dude. Like the average income for like an Indian family in America is like $100,000.
Nice.
That's the average.
We
But
don't- yeah.
Get it.
But no, they stole Wiggerdom from it because there aren't anymore. They don't have them.
There's a
Dundalk.
dude. I don't know, man. I think
Yeah.
you got to go.
No,
You gotta,
that's just
you gotta
like
go to
a
the
clothing style.
strongholds.
Yeah,
Dude, I'll tell you this: Northern California, like Podunk, Northern California,
yeah.
like some good Colorado trash.
But I mean, like a guy that's like, nah, I'm saying, nah, I mean, you know, like one of those. Those guys are still
very few.
No, but you're right though. As a culturally though, there's way
it's gone.
more like Indian dudes doing that right now, and just Indian people in general. South Asian, I would say.
There was a kid that I remember from middle school that would walk around with like a very affected pimp limp, like that from class to class.
Remember, there was a terrifying white
and people
kid
were like, "That's just how he is. That's his thing."
There was
and
a
it's
kid,
like I guarantee you, he's not doing that now at whatever bank he works at.
I don't even want to say this guy's full name because he was legitimately terrifying.
Yeah,
his name was Andy, and he used to wear. I don't want to say his full name. He wore Afro sheen in his hair. That's how big of a wigger he was.
Yeah,
straight up. He'd be like, "What's up, dog?" But he was also a live wire.
Yeah.
That's why when Chappelle put out Killing Him Softly and he did that joke.
Yeah, the
about,
joke
let me tell you
about
the
that,
most dangerous motherfucker in them groups.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately I thought of Andy. I was like, yeah, I know who that is and that he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, Spider, we were talking about Spider. That's how it all got started.
Yeah.
One night, me and my friend Mike and Byron are sitting on Mike's driveway, right? And we're just hanging out. Suburbs, upper middle class neighborhood, middle class to upper middle class neighborhood. Straight up suburbs. And we're sitting there, and this fucking Cadillac just comes rolling down and takes a hard corner. And Byron goes, I think that's Spider's Cadillac. And I was like, yeah, but where's Spider going? He was going up the street towards our friend Joel's house. All of a sudden, the Cadillac just fucking turns around, flips a bitch, and starts driving towards us. And we're like, well, this is kind of getting weird.
Right.
Fucking across the street, over the street, up the driveway. We're like, ah! We just take off, go around the side of the house, to Mike's house, jump the fence, get into his house, and shut the sliding glass door and lock it. And fucking Spider and Andy are just at the door, fucking beating on it. And we're like, ah! And then
wait, why were you afraid of them?
Because they were going to kick the shit out of us.
For what? What did you do?
I don't know.
Just
they
for
just started
fun?
running at us, dude.
Oh,
they just
shit.
broke out at us. We were going to stand there and be like, let's figure out what's going on.
Right.
These
Yeah.
two dangerous dudes. And they chased, obviously they were going to try to fuck us up.
Holy
chased
shit.
us in the backyard. Dude, it was so crazy because it was one of the things where I ran in the house being like, yeah, we didn't have to do that. And I looked and I was like, ah! They were there. Like, ah!
There was like this guy that was like a wig that I remember when I was a teenager.
A wig.
Yeah. Because that's, you get to say that word. So I want to fucking.
You're really gonna get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, definitely. So no, but he one of the and he's like a dumb guy that had like a great line.
Yeah.
And it's still one of the funniest things I've ever heard. We're like sitting around like a table. And some like these two girls were talking about like IQs or whatever, and one of them was like, "Well, my IQ is 120, so that's like really smart." And the other one's like, "Oh, really? Because mine's 121." And they're like, they're like doing that back and forth. And this kid who's, white bandana, white fitted cap, like big white T-shirt, where they dress like black guys, but then the clothes all have to be white. Like they have like the white Air Force Ones.
So it makes them all look super pale.
Yeah. Well, they have to match their skin tone. They just do like a fucking, where they take like Sub-Zero and make him Scorpion.
Yeah.
So they look like a black guy, like they just changed. They do that, where it's like the alternate outfit.
Yeah. Where you were like, oh, dude, check this out. This guy's got a white guy filter. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, so he's sitting there.
Light
at the
blue,
table.
too. They like a lot of light blues.
Oh, yeah. Carolina blue, baby. Star Heels.
He's sitting there at the chair, like as completely slouched as possible, with
Yeah.
his like pants basically pulled down to his ankles, like he's fucking, just as relaxed as possible. And they're talking about IQs, and he goes, "Man, I ain't even gonna bring my IQ up because y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told you." And I was like, "What's your IQ?" And he's like, 472.
What a dipshit.
Dead serious.
What a dipshit.
472.
What a dipshit.
I was like hyperventilating. I think because they delivered it in a way where it was like the funniest fucking.
Was he trying to be funny or was he
No, he was dead serious.
Oh yeah, all those dudes.
He was dead serious.
All those dudes thought they were so smart.
Yeah, no, he was going to. I remember he was always like, "I work for BMW, man. I make 6 figures. I work for BMW," and he was like a detailer at like a BMW.
Dude, that's so funny. I totally forgot about those kids that would brag about adult stuff.
Yeah.
There was this white girl who was a wigger, and she reached out to me on Facebook.
Nice.
Because she saw me
recently.
Yeah, she saw me on Showtime. And so she was like, "Oh my God, you doing things." And I was like, "You're in your 30s.
Yeah.
You're still doing this? You're in your 30s." She was like hot. I'll show you a picture of her. She was hot, but she would just fuck with like thugs.
Yeah.
Hardcore thugs.
Right.
and she we were in math class, and it's so funny you bring that up. People just straight lying. She go, "Yeah, my dad owns Bally's." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Did the company go out of business?
Yeah. But this was back when they were like kind of the hot.
They
thing.
kind of
She's
were
like,
the hot gym for there.
She
for
goes,
a second.
"Yeah, my dad be owning Bally's." I was like, "Why do you live in Aurora?" She was like, "Because my mom's from here. My dad wants me to like grow up like my mom." It's just like dumb shit like that.
Yeah, always a lie, always a.
Yeah, we were at Chelsea Piers. We talked about that. We want to do a show. It's about New York rich girls. Right? One of them saying, "I'm Chelsea Piers and I'm rich, and I just love shopping and having sex." And then her friend is Madison Square Garden, and then they have a Korean friend, Kim Park Slope. But she just looks Korean. She's like, "I'm a real New Yorker, just like the rest of them." She has like a normal voice.
Right.
But she's Korean.
That's always funny when you're in Chinatown and you see like a Chinese cop in Chinatown.
Yeah.
And then they just talk. They're like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
Well, no, there's a lot of old school Chinese Chinatown guys that are like, "Hey, who's this guy over here?"
Yeah.
And they're like wearing like a fishing vest and aviators. They're still Chinese as shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to play mahjong this afternoon. You know, a place where a fella could hang out. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? But they still fuck up the LRs.
You want to get to Williamsburg? You take the R train.
This train's 40 minutes late. What the hell is going on with this train?
Do you remember when you, me, and Jake were laughing about a girl using having the LR problem using Tinder?
I was trying to do that as a bit. That wasn't me and Jake. I was trying to do that as a bit on stage, but it's too racist. It's like I kept matching with Chinese girls on Tinder. And it was like, I was joking, it was because she was using like the
Siri
speech commands. And she's like, "Swipe left."
Swiping right.
Swiping right. Like, "No, swipe left."
That's so stupid and racist.
Yeah, man, I had so much fun just saying racist shit in Chinatown when I lived there. And I would just walk around laughing at those people all day long.
And now you live in Bed-Stuy, and if you say a racist thing, someone throws a fucking garbage can through the front window of your pizza store, right?
They ruin your pizza restaurant. They take all the pictures of Italian guys off the walls.
I want to talk about. I've maybe mentioned it to a couple of people, but you guys, are you familiar with black nerds?
Oh,
because
yes, dude.
A lot of people don't know that they think black nerd. They're like, "Oh, you mean Urkel?" And it's like, no, Steve Urkel was a black guy playing a white nerd. That wasn't actually a black nerd. There's no black nerd that's actually like that. Black
Steve Urkel was a blackface?
Steve Urkel was a black guy playing a white nerd. Mm-hmm. And then a real black nerd is more like Stefan. Is what Jaleel White thought was cool. It's like he's like, "I'm actually the cool Urkel. I like Street Fighter and Dragon Ball Z. I don't wear glasses. I got contacts. Check out my leather jacket that I wear in the middle of the summer." That's like a black nerd.
No, black nerds, dude. That's an annoying thing.
Black nerds are like katana type. Kids.
They
right?
love Asian. They're all Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai.
They love.
There was a kid.
DBZ. They love. Avatar: Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm. There was a kid in my
Naruto
in Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, baby. Fucking engineers, bitch. The Poly Crackers.
Baltimore Polyamorous High School.
Baltimore Poly. We all just fucking fucked each other. It was a lot of fluid bonding. There was a kid who, when he got mad at the teachers, would pretend he was going Super Saiyan. He would be like, like, it was like, all right, Jimmy, get the fuck out of here, man. It was just fucking. And there was also another black nerd who, he was very gay. He was a black theater nerd, actually.
Those are the best. I had a close friend in high school that was a black gay theater nerd.
Black gay theater nerd, knew karate. This is, Baltimore. And he would just, like, people tried to bully him for being gay, and one time he straight up roundhouse kicked like a thug kid in the hallway. It was and then just did like a Z snap. It was fucking incredible. And he was notorious for blowing like straight kids in the fucking
upstairs. He was the equipment manager, so he had the keys to the closet, and he would just blow kids all the time.
That was the guy I worked with. He was like a black nerd, incredibly jacked. I had to like change with him. They're like, all the guys change over here, and everybody else is in shape. I'm like, can I just change with the women? Shouldn't it be like a shitty body room? But he's jacked. He's wearing a wife beater that looks like a Gold's Gym wife beater, but it says Goku's Gym. It's got like a drawing of Goku in the middle where the guy would be lifting the weights. And at one point he looks at me and the other girl and he goes, have either of you ever had the pleasure of watching Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, but no, he would have definitely fucked me up if I even, remotely laughed at any of the things he said, which were all great.
Speaking of stealing shit from Black Twitter, did you see the Good Morning America thing?
No. Oh, it was awesome.
Oh, God. So, yeah, Good Morning America, I feel so dumb doing topical
Why? Just
stuff.
do it.
Well, because it's, you know what this is going to be? I'm going to describe it, and then I'm going to go, isn't that fucking stupid? And then we're going to go, yeah, that was stupid.
Well, we're here, baby.
Yeah. No, Good Morning America, tweeted something like, which meme is the most meme fucking something? I don't know.
Right.
And then they included,
that boy? And it was like, is crying LeBron the next big meme?
Yeah, that was it. Is crying
the next big meme.
Watch, but listen.
Well, then is that the next crying Jordan? Lizard T. Hashtag Lizard T.
Lizard,
which is T Lizard is the Kermit the Frog thing.
Kermit, yeah.
Yeah. And then smocking that mask thing, which I don't even know what that is. I haven't seen that one before. And then some other fucking thing, I don't know. And then somebody wrote, oh fuck, was it? Good Morning America erases or something about stealing the comedic excellence of Black Twitter by not acknowledging the Black Twitter roots of a picture of Kermit the Frog. I mean, come on.
Well, they invented rock and roll and they invented Kermit sipping Lipton's tea.
That's none of my business, though, you guys.
If that's what cultural appropriation is at this point, then
I think it is.
What's just stealing a picture?
Stealing
is
an
Good
already
Morning
stolen
America
picture.
tweeting a meme that Black Twitter invented?
Also, did Good Morning America they got the memes wrong, right?
No, they got them right. It's actually more. It's cool that they said T-Lizard.
T-Lizard is Sobe. Do you remember that brand? It was like a lizard-themed tea.
I used to drink their energy drink.
Hell yeah, dude.
I used to get like crates. Not
Sobe
crates,
yourself.
but like from Safeway, they had, or like Shoppers Food Warehouse, they had like the wholesale size of the Sobe Adrenaline.
Sobe Adrenaline.
Yeah.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah. No, that was
Ride
good
the
shit.
lizard, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, remember that show on TV One that I showed you?
Black Men Exposed.
Black Men Revealed. It might be the best show.
Yeah,
Black Men Revealed.
It's gold. Yeah,
it's one of the best things I've ever seen. Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. I was like in San Diego at my cousin's house, and they got this channel TV One. It was just
it's
on.
Like public access,
it's basically public access.
It's not public access. Isn't that like the Black Channel? It's like a new Black Channel.
I don't know, man, but it's like roundtable format, and it's like 4 or 5 middle-aged black guys.
You can get it on YouTube. Too.
You can find it on YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then they just, it's basically a podcast. But then they got a coffee table that sometimes has dominoes on it, which is great. And like the one episode I saw, they're always talking about women or whatever.
Hell yeah. Like Steve Harvey level wisdom.
No,
of
there's
women.
like one where they're like, I don't need some black bitch.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, they just fucking berate black women. And
well, no, like half of them date white women, the other half don't date white women.
yeah.
It's like a debate, open forum debate
well,
show.
there was one episode where they were talking about pussy hair, and this one guy, he's got his fingers tented. He's got like tight braids and his fingers tented, and he's sitting there and he's like, see, I prefer a woman to be au natural, as they call it, And as soon as he says that, right underneath him, like the lower third or whatever, it pops up and it says Alonzo, teacher.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Fuck, has being gay ever come up on that show?
I don't know. I mean, I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
I'm sure it has.
I'm sure it has, and I'm sure they're very, very.
You know what probably has the DL. That's like a big issue.
Brothers on the DL spreading AIDS in the community.
Whoa, dude.
Well, let's talk about that on our White Men podcast.
I mean, we're
doing that right now.
Yeah, we already.
This is the White Men
crossed
podcast.
over into
I don't know,
saying soft A N-word territory.
How am I the racist one? How have you turned on me now?
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, no, my ball cancer turned. Well, not ball cancer.
Was a bumbleclot?
Yeah, it was a I don't know, some kind of cyst or whatever. I had to go to a Chinese urologist, Dr. Louis, who had 1 star on Yelp.
Why you did it on purpose?
No,
you
man.
did it on purpose.
No, it's because I had to get.
Bulldog.
I was automatically assigned to primary care physician in Chinatown, and then so like any kind of referral I get is going to be from.
Yeah.
Like,
You can change that shit.
I could, yeah. Well, I got to re-up now. I got to go see a specialist.
Gotta get some Medicaid?
Yeah. I got to my year.
Yeah, I have just a fucking pain in like right by my like under my hip, between my hip and dick.
What's that all about?
That's probably testicular cancer.
You think so?
I mean, I didn't have a pain. I had a lump, and I had to go check it out. It's gone now. It just went away on its own.
Yeah.
Did he jerk it off?
No. Well, it was
he
funny.
sucked it out.
He jerked it out?
Well, yeah. What's funny is
Bing! Just something shoots out of your dick after he jerks you off.
yeah. No, I mean, they play with your balls and dick. I mean, it's not like you be like, would you jerk you off? It's like, kind of, yeah.
You got rectal?
He's a urologist.
You got rectal before?
Yeah, he did. He did that. And you know what the worst part about a proctology exam is you think it's the finger in your ass. It's not. The worst part is when you're walking home and you didn't clean all the lube out and you're leaking fluid out of your ass into your pants, and anytime you sit down you can feel it. And that's like the morning after scene in American History X when they're all laughing at him in the cafeteria. That's how I felt, in Starbucks after I got a finger in my ass by the Chinese guy. And by the way, he had this bucket full of Magnum condoms in his office.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, what are you?
You're gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something racist.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
you know
hear
where
it.
I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
It does. We've got plenty of racist stuff to cover, so
That's true.
We're not worried about time on this.
Really?
And I
Let's
drank
talk
a bunch
about the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I guess we should
Let's talk about that.
Anytime someone asks me about or says I'm on a group text with some friends and they keep talking about Pokemon, I'm like, guys, I'm just focusing on Black Lives Matters right now. So I don't really have.
But no, did you read about the Holocaust Museum?
Oh, it's so good.
And people were going in to
There's-
catch Pokemon.
There's nothing but Meowths there. Just with the gold.
I mean, doesn't like
kind
Nintendo?
of halfway get that.
Yeah, when the Pulitzer, that thing is
Gold
good.
coins.
Good reference.
Was that a mouse reference?
No.
I don't
Meowth.
Oh, that's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
No. Meowth is the Pokemon who hoards gold coins.
I thought you meant the
it was a
anti-Semitic.
reference to Mouse,
Yeah.
the famous graphic
You know, it's funny.
novel.
There's like
I thought he was making a literary.
Yeah.
No. Although I did have to read that in high school.
they've released like 50 new Pokemon a year since like 1995. So there's probably a fucking Pokemon now that's like the Auschwitz victim because they ran out of shit. Some of them got like
you
really
run
crazy.
out of like shapes and things
Yeah.
to do. After a while, I wonder if they just start accidentally like inventing actual animals that exist in like Australia. And, like,
Yeah.
that's already
Well,
a
one of
thing.
them. I mean, they did that with like the first round of them because one of them is just a fucking cat.
Yeah.
You know, or like a rat. But there's one that's just like a
Rat-a-tat.
set of keys.
Really?
Yeah, they like ran out of like Pokemon. There's one of them that's
so
just
bottom
like
of
a
the
keychain
barrel.
with fucking
That's
keys.
so
Yeah.
phoning it in. I respect whoever did that.
Yeah. No,
My
apparently-
friend's mom named the Pokemon.
We talked about this too.
Did we?
I think so.
No, I think we
Yeah, we
talked
did.
about it on the episode.
Oh, we talked
that
about
we
the one that we
disposed
deleted.
of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The lost episode.
The lost ep.
Which, in comparison, now looks like it would have been fine.
I think our standards at that
Yeah.
point were so much
They've
higher.
gotten- yeah, we were like,
Yeah.
we didn't do any jokes. At one point, Adam didn't know what was going on, so we have to delete that one.
we should release it, see what happens sometime.
Yeah. No, we talked about that.
We're gonna release it as
For
a
Stavi's-
premium,
No, I
premium
deleted
For
it.
episode.
Stavi's Golden Angels.
$100,000.
If you donate $100,000, you can be one of Stavi's Golden Angels, and you get a DVD rip of that episode.
And a pair of underpants that Stav wore on a very hot day in New York
I
City.
literally will do that. If you donate $3, the cost of the underwear.
A secret recording of me using all of the slurs, both Dog the Bounty Hunter and Hulk Hogan used. In case you ever want to blackmail me, you have that. It's the special blackmail package.
So yeah, donate.
But there's one I remember. I know there's one Pokemon that's it's just like a woman in blackface.
yeah. But it also like
no, I heard about that, and I think that the name in Japanese is like.
It's racist. I'm sure it's racist.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the N-word 5 times, or whatever the character for the N-word is.
Fuck, what was that one called?
Jinx.
It was something like
it was Jinx. Yeah, because
right.
I posted it on Twitter the other day. See, the problem is like I want to talk about Pokemon Go, but I've already like did all the jokes I could do
whatever,
online.
Dude. People like to hear it out of your
Yeah.
day.
They want to hear me say the tweets.
They do. Yeah, they literally.
Really good.
It's got to be.
Literally
It's
do.
got to be spontaneous.
Let's go through the Nick Mullen video.
You know what? And it's maybe I'm being a little bit unfair to Italians, but in an age where you're not really allowed to be racist anymore, you can still be racist towards Italians.
Oh, anything you say. I can't stand when an Italian's like, "Hey, whoa, come on, man, I'm Italian." It's like, no, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Well, the reason it's like they'll never be able to stop that is because, you know, with other minority groups, you know, like people, I remember when I was like a teenager, like it's being racist towards black people has just never really been okay.
right.
That one's always been off.
You could be really racist for the beginning of this country, but after that,
No, I mean in the last, like, since I've been alive.
oh,
That one's always been off
in
limits.
Greektown, Baltimore, Maryland, it's always been very. I think in half of the communities in America, it's been okay. But I know what you're saying though.
Well, I'm saying that I remember being like 12, and I remember thinking like, it's weird that you're like, you know, it's like really messed up if you said something like if you used a racial slur towards a black person, but I can spend all day being like, yeah, Chinese guys got tiny dicks, and it's just funny, and they laugh at it, and I say it to their faces, and they smile,
Dude.
and they, you know,
Yeah.
and
They
it's like,
smile. And they
yeah, right,
Play
you know,
play chopsticks.
So what
on the
happened
piano.
was eventually Asian people got angry, and you know, with Suey Park and all, you know,
That was hilarious,
Arthur
yeah.
Chu, who that does, you know, to be fair, have a very tiny dick. So I don't know.
That is true. We don't want to. We don't want to slander him. He does have.
He does have a really
micro
tiny.
Penis.
He has an extremely small dick. So for legal purposes, we're not going
We
to.
have to say that.
Just
We
a
have to say
disclaimer.
legally, Arthur Chu has a very, very small dick.
Microscopic.
You
It's
can't
like a
see it.
match head. It's just a little red match head dick.
It's the same color as
That's
every
how he
match head.
fucs. He strikes it.
He has to rub it up against some pubic
makes
hair.
a little like little pop noise. I've finished. I've finished sex. But you know, but it's racist.
Yeah.
And they got angry, and that's why people don't make, you know, Asian jokes anymore. They cancel Colbert
Right.
shit. As misguided as it was, that shit wound up
You think it
working.
worked?
I think it did. But why Italians will never be able to do that is because they're already angry.
There's no.
There's
next
no.
level.
Yeah, they can't get angrier. They're like the Hulk.
They could do like the Sopranos.
They're
episode.
the Hulk in the sense that they like to wear shitty purple clothes.
Dude, talking about, I have an anecdote about my not knowing that you can't be racist, because I grew up around a bunch of fucking animal Greek people who fucking just were the worst people on earth. Like I remember a life lesson one of my friends' dads taught me.
Well, the Greeks are just Italians without any industry.
Right, but like a much we've been really coasting on democracy for forever.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
that's what we got. But like this fucking guy, he's a piece of shit. His name is Haralambos. Haralambopoulos, which is such a fucking stupid name. He's just one of the worst people I've ever met in my fucking life. Like a lesson he gave his son was the worst thing a man can be. Number one, a gambler. Number two, a faggot. And I was like, that's like at his son's 16th birthday party. Lessons he's just telling all his male friends, you know?
was the rare gay black man trying to rape his way into straightdom.
Going to like a fucking black hospital, like waiting for someone on chemo to fucking look at him funny. Take that. That's for raping.
It's a hospital with black people.
Hospital with black.
It's an all-black hospital?
Yeah,
Maybe like an HBCU.
Hospital. People all over the world. How you doing? I'm Dr. Don Cornelius. Welcome to Soul Hospital, where the only medicine is flavor. Come on, man. I just need insulin. Please stop dancing. Just stop dancing at me, man. Just give me the insulin. And our guest tonight is Peebo Bryson. I got The System featuring Shaka Khan.
Universal Hospital.
Welcome to Whole Train. Eating pussy all over the world.
I would love to host Whole Train.
I'm Dome Contedius.
Dome Contedius.
Bring to you some of the finest, flyest pussy eating and dick sucking there is in entertainment today. It's just a bunch of people clapping and like sucking each other's dicks.
Yeah. Hey.
Woo! Go Stella! Go Stella! Go Stella! Go Stella! It's your birthday! It's your birthday!
So,
What's your name? Who your crew?
So that's what happens at a black hospital?
100 dicks.
Yeah, that's what happens at Black
That's basically
Hospital.
the
Black-
And Liam
Black
Neeson is like,
Adams?
what the fuck is going on?
They're just dancing. What is this rape? Which one of you is the rapist?
How about a sequel called Schindler's Pissed?
Uh-oh.
And he goes around, he's under the impression
Finally.
that Hitler was black.
And he's like, he killed 6 million of my friends. So I rove Germany. And now I'm going around Germany. Black bastard. Fine.
With some sort of weird Irish charm brick. With a brick with Gaelic scriptures all over it.
Was
waiting
it a brick?
I don't know. I don't know what that word was.
Yeah. I didn't even read enough all of that. I just saw the headlines.
Yeah.
It's enough for me, man. That's how I take my news in.
Yeah. I just want to die. I hope I die soon.
You need to buy something new.
It would be such.
I've already bought all the shit. The wheel was kind of the end of the road where it's like,
You bought a wheel.
Yeah.
this is excessive.
You bought the wheel. You bought the fucking weight vest. What else, man?
There's
Guns.
nothing.
His
Nothing
bank
else.
won't let him
Guns?
buy a computer.
Yeah, the bank. I tried to buy that new iMac, and they were like, "That's too expensive." I'm like, "You don't get to make that choice." They're like, "Actually, we do."
What?
Yeah,
Well,
the bank
they're
didn't allow him
we're
to buy an
only,
iMac.
Allowed to.
They were like, "You can't."
$3,500.
They're like, "You're not allowed to spend more than $3,500." I'm like, "That's not how the bank works."
It's our
This
money
has never
now.
happened before. I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
The people that go to this bank don't have that.
Right.
Well, I bank at Amalgamated, so they assign you a Puerto Rican girlfriend that gets mad at you for buying anything. Puppy. You are not buying that shit. You are not bringing that into my house. Like, you don't live here.
I would love, dude, if a bank assigned you a Puerto Rican girlfriend.
Yeah.
Only free service.
I can only see you in between noon and 2:30 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday. The only hours you're open. Man, the banks get really fucking bold with their hours,
Oh, yeah.
don't they?
Oh, they're just
insane, yeah.
And then it takes
find
like
us.
days to, even when they are open, it's like, oh, that won't process for another 7
Amalgamated
days.
is terrible.
What is
though.
a
It
bank?
the poor
A bank
people.
on a Saturday is open for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like 11:30 to 1.
9 to 12 usually.
Yeah, I feel like I always miss it if I have to go to the bank on a Saturday.
Sometimes I'll go to the branch I go to in Union Square, and there'll just be a thing. It's like, we're closed today. There's just no reason. It's like a fucking note in the window.
you didn't get
that's
the
like,
email.
Note to our customers: we will be closed November 6th for close. We're just
Closing day. Yeah, the ramen place by me closes sometimes.
Yeah, that's like a bank.
It's a bank for me. I use it more than
It
my
is
bank,
very-
honestly.
banks with
I have
dolls
gone to
and
that ramen
closets.
place more often than I've gone to my bank.
I was refused ramen last night.
Maybe we should get swords.
I want.
I would get a sword.
No, no
yeah,
swords.
to bring
You
just
do
to
too much
just to bring to the
cocaine
ramen place.
My mom's mom used to do this thing after her husband died when my parents were dating or like a young couple where she had a man's watch in the house and she would leave it on the bedside table.
Oh my god!
Next to
just to simulate
the other
cucking
side
him?
of the table to like make my parents think that she was getting dick.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
She was weird lady.
Is that the one who
she was notoriously
divorced a bunch?
No. This is my mom's side.
Really?
She was also notoriously cheap, and she'd like she'd have
shocker.
us over for dinner. She was the most cheap person in the family.
Oh
she'd
my
have us over for
God.
dinner, and she'd buy a piece of meat. And like the running joke would be like she'd take it out of the oven. As you know, when you cook meat, it shrinks.
Yeah.
She would always say, "Oh, you should have seen the size of it before I put it in."
That's what I say about
Yeah.
my dick.
Yeah, exactly.
When it gets hard.
Well, it's the opposite.
like a little pot roast. It shrinks when it gets hard.
But like it would be hilarious. I'd have to go over to her house for dinner because she moved to Vegas before she died, and she'd give us like 3 peas, like a carrot.
Jesus Christ!
Like it was like
good God.
It was like it was.
So she really lived up to the Jewish hype.
Old country Jewish.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, even though she was South African, it was like
South African.
It was like that generation.
Which
is
country?
almost
The bank?
completely
Ha ha.
Yeah. No,
Is that where they lived?
Africa.
At the bank?
That's good.
No, but like that whole generation is almost completely dead now.
You know what I
Thank
love
God.
in Philly?
Yeah.
There's the U.S. Mint where they make the pennies. And then directly upwind is the Jewish American History Museum.
Upwind.
Like,
upwind.
We got a great location right next to the bakery.
That's so funny. Juice walking through that neighborhood.
Yeah, I was all drunk at like 11 o'clock in the morning when I made that discovery.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah. I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hey, come here. I got to tell you something. I'm part of the field trip. I'm not part of the field trip, but I could be. I went to school. Let me relive my childhood via your field trip. I promise I won't breathe in any of the kids' mouths.
You're just alone in the back of the line.
No, I went in the Mint. There was literally no one in there. I'd walk through it. That's like a very shitty place to tour. It's the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia.
They
Wait,
just
you
make
can
coins?
just take pennies?
No, you can't do
Relax,
any of that.
Adam.
You'd fucking
Okay, sorry, I was just asking you for.
You go in, you go up an escalator. There's a single hallway filled with a couple of plaques and windows into like the, where they stamp out the
machines?
sheets
Yeah.
of pennies and cut them or whatever, and then you go down another escalator that exits through the gift shop, and that's pretty much it.
Nice.
There's
Can you
not-
buy like penny T-shirts?
They have a gift shop, and when I went into the gift shop,
That'd be a nice gift for me. if
when
you
I went
guys-
into the gift
my
shop,
birthday's-
shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Shut up, please.
I'm sorry.
Dude, he went into a gift shop. Can we figure out how this ends, please?
I know it's not even that good of a story, but you have to like keep making this T-shirt joke over and over again.
I just made it once.
No, you said it 2 or 3 times.
You
said, "Is there a penny T-shirt? That would be a good birthday present for me."
I like the range of Adam impressions we have on the show.
I appreciate that. That was the
Yeah.
least gay impression.
This
you've
is
ever
me
done.
trying to save money. This is me thinking I'm funny. It's the different modes of Adam.
Yeah, that East Coast West Coast thing is great.
Mm-hmm. We need to go back to that kind of beef.
That's
Because
right.
it really only affects the people that have the ability to travel.
Right.
What we do need is more coastal based,
Yeah.
Let
the elites-
solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody does that dumb shit. They're like, well, if aliens invaded, humanity would unite against them or whatever, which is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they would.
No.
Under President Donald Trump.
No. We all know who would befriend the aliens and introduce them to banking.
Who?
And then they're like, all you have to do is...
You're using your resources very inefficiently.
What's wrong with helping them?
Yeah.
They're visitors.
All you have to do is convince everyone we're slaves and that we built these pyramids that you gifted the world. And then in exchange, we'll teach you pernicious banking tactics that you can bring back to Mars.
They're not going to be from Mars.
Why not?
Because we'd
Yeah.
know if there were people there.
No.
Would you?
The rover's lying, bro.
Yeah, we got rovers and shit.
Yeah,
up
but
there.
we don't fucking
How
get the-
funny it would be if they get into like the 35th movie in the Alien series and like one of those Prometheus aliens is like,
exchanging money with a Jewish guy from 3,000
Yeah, well,
years
Paul
ago.
Reiser. That's how it all started.
Yeah, and then they're like, and that's the reveal. The whole time, the movies were racist. You've watched literally all of them, which I don't think I have. I haven't watched any of those Alien versus Predator movies.
Yeah, I haven't either.
They get shitty reviews, but I enjoy them.
I'm sure they're good.
I watched the first one. It was pretty good.
Which one?
Alien versus Predator.
Oh,
yeah.
I just can't have fun because I have too much of it.
I know.
To the detriment of myself.
Yeah.
You're so obsessed with fun.
Yeah.
You're like
The
a
band
fun
Fun.
addict.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
really, honestly, yes.
Yes.
Well, that's why gaming is the only solution.
Anything I touch, it's like I was like, I'm gonna let myself get PlayStation, and then a month later, it's like I got the PSVR.
Yeah,
you know, it's like I have to, and then I like burn myself out playing it for like 5 minutes, and then I can't, I just can't enjoy anything.
Right.
You just gotta
games
keep
are there?
moving.
There's a Batman game.
You got to
for
keep
it?
moving.
And
That's the thing, man. If I had Jeffrey Epstein money, I would just be that kid from Blank Check.
Which, by the way, it was just $1 million.
Yeah, he bought way
There's
too much
no
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
There's no way you
Mr.
get all that
McIntosh
shit.
only gave him $1 million. Wasn't the premise of that movie you could just type like someone's name on a check,
Yeah,
and then
because it starts off
it
with
would
the
be
grandma.
a valid legal
He
tender?
gets a check from his grandma for his birthday, and they're like, "Oh, I guess grandma forgot to write the money amount on there because she's an old dumb bitch." And the son's like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "You just write in whatever you want." And then he finds a blank check from the criminals.
Oh,
That's right.
Played by George Clooney's cousin.
Criminals doing white collar crime.
Who's that?
That guy, like Miguel.
Miguel Clooney?
No, Miguel. Like,
Clooney's Hispanic?
Martin. No, but his cousin is.
Dude, let's reboot Blank Check, but he gets pussy from the lady.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What lady? Was it like he
She was
hired a
hot.
personal assistant or something?
I don't
I
remember
thought he
who it
no,
was.
he had a chauffeur that became his friend.
I'm gonna start.
fat
I'm gonna
guy.
start doctoring checks, and then wear like a very obvious like disguise to the bank. Like just like clearly like prosthetics. Or,
You're just huge
just
wart
like a big
nose.
fake nose,
Yeah.
and then like huge sunglasses,
Yeah.
and then like a mustache that's like just taped
Over
on,
top of
on
your...
my regular mustache. And then you just hand them a check where everything's filled out, but in the payment amount it just says gay sex.
Gay sex
You
with the
just
teller.
hand it over to the mail teller and be like, I want to cash this in. And they're like, what? I would like to.
Excuse me,
They're like, what do you say? I'm like,
this is valid.
I'm sorry, I left my car running. And then just run out.
Run out, just start crying outside.
Just run out of the bank. Just start doing that all across the country.
Until one
And
of
the
them
FBI
has sex with you.
The FBI has to like build a profile.
Catch me if you can,
Of
dude.
this guy trying to
Exactly.
have gay sex with bank. They're calling him the world's best criminal.
I don't know what happened. He handed me a check, and by the next thing I knew, I was giving him head.
Could you just cash your check, please?
Just please make it quick.
Just what it says on there, please. God, look, if this is going to be a problem, I have to go outside to call the police myself. I'm going. You know what? You keep that. I'm leaving.
Put your phone number on the back, but just if you change your mind.
This is a real check from a business.
Yeah, I got it.
This is a paycheck from my business.
It's from a different bank.
It's
from
from
Bank of America. You go to Chase.
Your boss gave it to me.
It just says from this bank.
Yes. Well, no, I don't know what you mean. I think everything's right there. It seems to be in order. Let's go ahead and just get this check cashed, please.
So in that scenario, he doesn't even want the money. He just wants to have gay
There's
sex
no
with the
money.
teller.
There's no money. He's just trying to have gay sex.
It just says gay sex.
Let's just go ahead and get this
So,
transaction.
okay, in the
cashed.
letters part, you write gay sex. Do you also just write gay sex in the numbers part?
Yes.
Okay.
Or just leave it blank.
Okay.
Just to check there's a big fake like Scrooge McDuck signature on it.
A publisher's clearinghouse check.
And then when it doesn't work, you come back a week later in the same disguise, but with one of those giant novelty checks. You're like, I got a different check.
I won.
Actually, I've never been here before.
What are you talking about? I'm out of town.
This is from a charity that I won.
I won gay sex in a church.
There was a charity I won, and now I'm. Listen, can we get this transaction? Let's just go ahead and dial this in. I don't know what needs to be done on
Everybody on the fucking ground. You start robbing banks to have gay sex. I'm not gonna fucking say it again.
Then decided that he was already with his soulmate.
That's true. You should be able to fuck someone else every 10 years to check in.
40 years is a long time.
40 years is too long for no pussy.
Time to fuck the same pussy.
40 years is a long time.
The polyanthem. The non-monogamy anthem. I love you, but your pussy is trash.
Anyways, yeah, if you could write a song like that.
If I could just fuck another bitch
If I could just fuck just one extra bitch. That's all
Just
I'm
one
asking.
more bitch.
Just let me fuck one extra bitch. I only want one extra pussy.
I just want to fuck one more pussy,
Yeah, we can get like
baby.
a big church choir. Could be a big like an orchestra.
You know I love you, but I can't deal with just one pussy. You know I gotta have just one extra pussy.
Damn, dude, we got a couple in here.
Yeah.
That I really
Whole
like.
I think we have an
compilation.
album.
Time Warner Classics presents. Hi, I'm Jonathan Frakes. Have you ever wanted to fuck another bitch? It's just beyond belief. It's not. It's both a compilation of songs about cheating, but it's also the show Beyond Belief.
It's an episode of Beyond Belief.
Yeah, it's just him riding up on that bicycle. Have you ever wanted to fuck another bitch?
Totally true.
Yeah.
100% correct.
How about the one about the guy that cheated on his wife with cancer? It's true. A similar guy did something that cool years ago in Sacramento. In the 1980s, a man in Sacramento got an extra pussy.
Just stories of guys cheating and getting away with it.
VH1 storytellers.
Yeah.
I wrote this song.
What about the guy whose wife's car broke down while he was at home having sex with her sister?
That
Well,
one's true too.
It's true.
They're all true.
Yeah.
People should be with each other for a lifetime.
What about the one?
Totally false.
What about the bitch that thought she could cheat on her husband as well, and everything turned out okay? We made it up. It's completely false.
Women are to be conquered. Totally false.
Yeah. What about the guy that lied to his wife and said he entered a pussy eating contest at the state fair?
And that's why his face smelled like pussy.
That's why he had a bunch of pussy juice in his beard. It's true.
I love it.
What about the guy that decided to not cheat on his wife and he remained happily married for the rest of his life? Not this time.
Not this time. Completely false.
Not this time.
No chance.
That one's bullshit.
That one's complete
That one's a
horseshit.
bunch of shit.
Just one more pussy.
Coming up on Beyond Belief,
Give me one more little taste of clit.
a guy that was able to fuck a woman who works at Panda Express and his wife never found out about it. Boo, 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 boo.
Isn't that the X-Files?
So all of them have the same song. Beyond Belief, a show where guys get extra pussy and their wives don't find out about it. Hosted by Jonathan Frakes.
Honey, what are you watching? Nothing.
I'm watching a fucking
I'm watching
show.
You fucking bitch.
Stop. Oh, so I can't watch the show now. So the
He's
show.
just taking notes. He's got a fucking legal pad out.
Yeah. So now the shows describe my
okay.
behavior.
I can't watch shows, I guess.
Oh.
You watch The L Word. You're a fucking lesbian, huh?
now
That's how it works?
You watch Sesame Street with the baby.
Oh, I'm
I
a
guess.
Muppet now.
I would think you're just a fucking blue bitch who lives in a trash can or something.
So I watch one little show
watch
about
one
cheating on your wife and
it's
take
my
notes.
favorite show
And it's
because I like the guy from Star Trek. Because I think he's a good actor.
Sue me for liking him, bitch.
Yeah, he is.
Take me to fucking court.
No,
and
it
sue me
does
for
count
that.
as acting. He's doing a good performance as this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess
Dude.
it's easy to act now. You fucking do. You host a show.
Oh, you're.
Oh, you
good
can
at
host a show
Oh,
now.
you're good at acting. Maybe it's because you're the one who cheated.
Maybe it's because you're acting like a fucking bitch right now that you're good at.
I'm
fucking
sorry, I
acting.
went too far with that one,
I'm
but
sorry.
you need to understand how angry you make me. What about the guy who was angry, so he cheated on his wife for getting
Oh, wait, just clicking, getting the remote. No, not this one. You're right. It's a bad show. It's a bad show. And I wanna fuck a whore. That's not you.
What about the guy who pretended to have cancer so he could fuck a bunch of nurses?
The nurses.
So he could spend weeks in the hospital fucking all the nurses.
They have legally that if you press the button,
It's part of care.
and they're on call.
It's in the Hippocratic Oath.
A similar story happened in Saudi Arabia.
The suck dick Hippocratic Oath.
1970s.
Saudi Arabia, you could film season after season of that show.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even. It's not even cheating. They just get extra
beyond
bitches.
belief in Iran. They're like, "Hi, I am Jahanjar Frakes, and this is beyond the belief." And this is a story. There was a Jewish man who took a baby and he fucked it and drank the blood from the baby so he could make breast milk himself. And it worked. And he sold the breast milk to Muslim and Christian families. But the milk was poison. And for 10,000 years, they become slaves to the Jew. That one was true. that one is a true story.
A story about a woman driving a car.
And there's a woman.
Totally false.
That one is fake.
That one is complete fiction.
About the story about the man who is gay, but he lives happily in Iran. We made that up.
Wait, Iran's not that bad, is it? Aren't they
For
cool?
gays?
It's bad.
Yeah, they make you get a pussy.
They make
Whoa,
you become
really?
trans,
They find
yeah.
out you're gay. They make you become trans.
Damn, the Middle East really got because they were.
That's why
cool.
Trump wants to go to war with them because he thinks that's pretty jacked up.
Oh, really? It's for
He's
trans.
like, I have a lot
it's
of
for
friends
gay
and
visibility.
a lot of friends in the LGBT community.
I love that he's like just in North Korea right now, being like, "It's stop that,
Stop sneezing. Stop it, dude.
Stop,
You're
dude.
being disrespectful.
You know how I see
This is my home, dude.
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this on the web.
Putting these germs in my shit.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. The web, good or bad? Is it bad? It's probably bad.
Yeah.
It's like local news got such a, so much mileage out of the internet being potentially bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah.
It's funny, dude.
Matt,
When's the last time you watched it? Like a live
Teens
local
are
news
using it to post pictures of your ass. My son took a picture of my ass and he put it on the internet, and now men are masturbating to me. Other men are masturbating. I'm a 47-year-old man. I've gone my entire life without being masturbated to, and now my son's ruined it for me.
just my flat pancake cheeks are getting loads blown over
Someone
them.
made an account with a picture of my ass called Spank Hill on a bareback exchange forum. And now I get phone calls all day long from men trying to, quote unquote, raw dog me and pause me up. Are your teens posting your... They would do that. There'd be like one story.
Yeah.
It'd be like
one
an
kid.
epidemic.
Right.
Kids trying to get their fathers raped.
And transmitted with HIV/AIDS.
The teens are online and they got their own slang, and that's what why we've allocated literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in this police department to educate parents on the slang.
Yeah.
Not illegal, by the way, but the police department felt it was necessary to just blow countless of hours in overtime doing community outreach. So parents know when you see your teen say something like paused up top. What that means
Which
is that,
every teen is saying.
which means your teen is an HIV positive dominant homosexual. LOL. That means laugh out loud.
You might see that often paired with raw dog me daddy. Now, raw dog means having sex without a condom, barebacking. That's something teens are saying. Bug juice, okay, that refers to the semen that contains the HIV virus. They say why don't you say Beetlejuice into my ass 3 times? And let's make we're going out and we're getting some Michael Keaton tonight, which is slang for finding HIV positive semen.
Yep.
And then spitting it into your partner's ass 3 times to make Beetlejuice appear, which is of course a positive HIV test result. So if you see your teen say BRB, that means be right back, often followed by I just met Beetlejuice. I now have HIV. I have the HIV virus.
That shit. Do you see? Speaking of cops spending money on dumb shit, do you see those cops that were just had trucks full of Jordans, and they were just leaving them? Yeah, they were just leaving them unattended, and then they waited until teens stole the shoes, and then arrested
Just leave them on the hood of a car in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
I like that the cops are like.
Chicago, no problems, by the way. There's no issues in Chicago.
Right, there's nothing better to do. But like, it's just like, there's not a single person at the police department whose job it is to be like, okay, is there any way anyone could interpret this as racist?
No, that didn't go through even half a consideration.
For a second, we should just consider the optics here of leaving out Jordans.
Yeah, Jordans.
Yeah.
They literally...
we're going to put a box of fried chicken with a stick holding up in a string. And we're going to just see what happens. Yeah. And if anybody will catch somebody touching that fried chicken.
It's unbelievable that it was literally Jordans. It was like...
Yeah, that is unreal.
Shouts out to CTown.
Oh, remember that Mexican Reddit guy we saw at the pool hall?
Yeah, he was wearing a fedora and a Bazinga shirt.
We were shooting pool like a year ago, and there was this fucking guy, it was like a Mexican guy with another Mexican guy, and he's wearing a Bazinga shirt, and he's got a fedora on. They're speaking Spanish
and
to
I think
each
he was
other.
vaping, or there was another element.
Yeah, there was a third element.
Like suspenders or vaping or
yeah,
something.
there was a third Reddit, and Stav was like, this is just like a Mexican Reddit guy. And he's just speaking Spanish, so the whole thing's like, los feminismo es cancera.
El feminismo. It was awesome, dude.
Es una cancer.
And the guy with him was just like in a just Mexico soccer t-shirt. Like it was just, he was clearly just, I don't know.
Mexico,
it was incredible.
Yeah, he got bullied out of Mexico. Yeah. That's why he came here. He had made fun of so hard in Mexico, he had to come across the border.
Since we're catching up, I said in the first half that's not coming out, but I went back to Vegas for my dad's birthday.
Oh, hell yeah,
We all went
dude.
to a bar together, which is like cool, actually.
Nice.
Like the people, my parents and my sister and me. And there was a dude dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow in the bar.
Were you at Joe's Crab Shack?
No. We were in this like tiki lounge, like Hawaiian themed bar. It was 111 degrees outside and nighttime.
I think it'd be real funny.
Nighttime. The sun had gone down.
Oh my God. Hang out at Joe's Crab Shack as Jack Sparrow at the bar and try to pick fights with people. Try to get in fights with people. Come every night. Just order margaritas and try to fucking get in a fight with people.
I see the Jack Sparrow guy. My sister sees him. She's like, "Oh yeah. Haley goes to law school with that guy."
What?
We were just like,
wait, he was just there like
The pirate lawyer,
for
dude.
fun.
He was there doing Jack. No, I think he was hired for like the event that we were at. Maybe.
Gotcha.
But
What event?
yeah, we were just joking around earlier about like a pirate in law school. Like, she's like, "Oh yeah, that pirate goes to my law school."
How long do you think it would take if you came back to a place dressed as a fictional character to just get? Do you think people would kick you out ever, or do you think they'd be like, just you would be that free publicity? You'd be like a free fixture to the bar. What if you like spent your time putting together a cool bar and some guy just kept showing up as Jack Sparrow?
I think.
Could you do anything about that?
I mean, you can't kick him out.
You can't kick him out for being really cool. Yeah. Why would you kick the coolest
He's
guy
got
in
Jack
the bar?
Sparrow. You can't kick him out. Unless it's actually Johnny Depp, in which case you can ask him to leave because he beat up his wife.
I think that guy, actually, my sister was telling me, was a glorified, like Times Square Elmo, like street performer from the Strip that was so good.
Oh, he came up?
That, like,
that
people
girl
like
is,
hired him for events and
that
stuff.
girl is so hot.
that Amber Heard,
Johnny Depp,
the one
he
who beat up, which is like
around.
she's so hot that like
so
even for being Johnny Depp, I don't think he should be allowed to fuck her. So even if she is lying, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of on her side here.
I have no idea.
You don't think Johnny Depp, the famous millionaire movie actor, is hot enough to fuck a hot girl?
To fuck a hot like actress who's also a millionaire in her own right.
From what? What was she act? What did she act in? Like 2 things.
The Dice Brothers, dude. She was in that movie starring Donnie and Mark Wahlberg, The Dice Brothers, where they play dice all the time. They're like, "Hey Donnie, what if we start making our own dice?" And then they open a dice factory.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And Amber plays the foreman. She's like the hip girl foreman.
Yeah, and that evil Jew wants to buy it and turn the dice into the dreidels.
Yeah, so the Wahlberg brothers have to tear his eyes out with meat hooks.
Yeah. They have to fight for the dice.
Yeah.
Yo, I
and
think
that's where that song,
he brings a golem back to life, and they
you're
have
gonna
to
fight for the dice. I have a grown man friend that plays Minecraft. Do you know Blake Midget? Also,
oh hell yeah,
one of
That's
the
his real last name?
Blake Midget.
I think you should change it to Little Person. Oh no, this doesn't feel right.
He's so lucky that he gets to say midget. Just like,
well, you can say it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not gonna pretend like that's a
never.
slur anyone
Probably
can really do anything about.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to say
Well, if
Little
they get on each
Person and
other's
then
shoulders.
whisper midget right
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
So everyone knows. That's a joke from my act. I'm a professional comedian.
You just you say it. You whisper like this with your hand under your mouth.
Yes, right.
Instead of the side, you go to the bottom. I stepped over a midget one time when I was leaving a classroom in community college. He was sitting by the door.
He was not bent over or anything.
He was squatting. So he only had a clearance of like 2 feet.
This is I think like a teachable moment. I didn't know they could squat.
Well, yeah. I stepped over him completely.
They bend at the knee?
And I didn't realize how insulting that was until afterwards. To completely just walk over top of another human being.
Right. But you had to get somewhere. You're like, oh, I got another class. You didn't mean it. You weren't intentionally being a dick.
Well, maybe partially.
Yeah, you definitely were. There was
on
a
impulse,
clear
and then afterwards
You
I
did
thought
put your
about it.
balls in his mouth.
I did. Well, that's part
was
of walking
wrong.
over somebody. You know, just once you realize you can do that, you gotta fucking teabag him.
So true.
I don't know if Dundalk guy would make that observation.
Yo, I ain't never been on a train. Too many different kinds of Mexicans on there, yo. They got too many different types, yo. Too many flavors, yo. I know about Puerto Ricans and I know about Mexicans, and that's it, yo. I ain't learning no Uruguayan motherfuckers, yo.
It's always funny when they have like when dumb shitheads like that always have like 1 or 2 really funny lines.
Oh yeah.
Because then you're like, how dumb are you?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, that's Walt basically. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Walt
Walt. Oh
Ostrowski?
man, yeah, yeah. So we bring up like I don't want to call him a shitty comic because for where he is, and
Yeah, he's shockingly talented.
he murders. He fucking murders.
This
in-
Dundalk,
yeah,
just Walt
in Dundalk.
Ostrowski, bro.
Yeah. The guy looks like a fucking Twitter egg with a goatee. If you put a goatee in the middle of the Twitter egg.
And then you give him a Ravens hat and camo Ravens pants.
The first time I met this guy, we did a show together in Federal Hill at some bar, one of those Color Me Funny shows.
Oh, yeah.
And I go into the he used the bathroom before me, and I go into the bathroom after him, and he had taken a shit and not flushed.
Oh.
And it was just steakums floating in the toilet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like it's at my house. I'm gonna do it house style. Take a dump. And but now hold on. Not only did he not flush, no toilet paper next to the turd. So he just had shitted and then
he went dry.
yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm going commando. That's not what commando means, Walt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it Rambo style.
Oh hell yeah!
We're talking about you trying to use a human-sized toilet in there. I sometimes wonder about, people get fat enough where they can't wipe their own ass properly.
Yeah, I've heard of some stuff like that. It's probably a wives' tale, though.
Yeah. No, I mean it's.
No, I know what you mean.
There's like a Reddit.
Like the people you have to
what are they
cut
called?
out of the house because it's
yeah.
Oh my
and then they
God.
have to bury them. They have to bury them in the boxes pianos come in. That's your coffin.
That's
It's a
hilarious.
fucking, yeah. Yeah, those people are great because they always have somebody that makes them that fat. There's always a feeder.
Yeah, there's an enabler.
Yeah, it's always like a relationship.
It's like a mom who one of the kids died, so she wants the other one to be healthy. So I'm gonna make,
sometimes
I'm gonna make you cheeseburgers for breakfast.
People want to fuck them.
Yeah, I want to see like a TLC show about like a morbidly obese person, but then the feeder is just like some guy. You know, it's like somebody that just like I live next door and. I got laid off like 6 months ago, so I come over here and I give Dennis probably about 6-7 cheeseburgers about 7 a.m. and then I'll go home and watch Sports Center, and then I come back over around noon and I like 7, 8, 9 cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger always is like the go-to for someone who's fat. Hey, why don't you go eat 4 fucking cheeseburgers, you piece of shit? It's like fat people will eat literally anything. I don't know why burger gets to be the one. Pizza, hot dogs.
There are a lot of different kinds of
Chinese
food. Yeah,
food.
because a cheeseburger always feels gluttonous.
That's true.
Like that's if you're having like cheat meals, it's always a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
dude,
it's like I'm being a bad girl.
You know
right
what's
now.
gluttonous as hell?
I deserved it. I fucking deserve that.
Oh yeah, cheeseburger and fries.
So our new character is
that's good.
Is dumb bitch. You know what? I fucking deserve.
I don't suck cock ever, but I also love sucking cock. That's my duality.
All right. Well, are you taking the character away from me, or?
Yeah, it's mine now, bitch.
All right.
Do something about it.
You know what? I would, but I'm a professional.
So, I mean, it's kind of just like, I just haven't had fun in the last 3.5 years. I guess things have gone better for me.
Things are definitely better. You used to live with a clown rape victim from the army in a closet in Baltimore. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was your life. You worked you were a part-time, a telemarketer for a symphony?
Yeah. Oh, no.
You don't think your life is better since you quit drinking?
Now I look worse for not knowing shit about the orchestra when I actually...
Oh, yeah, you're telemarketer.
I worked for the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. I was like a telefunder for them. I worked in the basement at nights, and I would like call old people and beg them for money for the orchestra.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I lived with a clown that had PTSD from when he was raped in the army. So he would like fucking wake up in the middle of the night hyperventilating and screaming and then throwing his clown shit all over the fucking... Yeah.
Who raped him?
Another clown, I guess.
It was in clown college.
Other soldiers. That was the story, yeah.
Wow.
You rushed a clown fraternity
But,
and they raped him.
And it's shitty, I know, believe victims or whatever, but I don't think it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, there's times where victims are lying too. I mean, just because they're victims or they say they're victims, everyone's not a victim just because they say they are.
Yeah, I mean, the story, the way he told it is like he was coming out of surgery at like age 47, and he like one of the orderlies in the hospital looked creepy, and then he had like a flashback to like, oh yeah, when I was in the army, I got raped, but. There's, repressed memories is kind of like a bunk science. A lot of that's just like suggestion, on the part of a therapist.
It can be, yeah. Although I know cases where it's really come back, where your mind shuts down and fucking, because you're protecting the person, or protecting someone who abused you or whatever, or protecting yourself from it.
Oh man, how about that autistic guy who's autistic for home improvement? I found.
What?
Yeah, you sent us a link.
I sent the video. You probably didn't watch
see it. No.
But it's an autistic guy, and he's got like home improvement on DVD, and he's just taping the DVD menu, and he's like, okay, tonight I'm watching episode 206. It's the one with the Tool Time lyric contest. Very good episode. And then with like every joke that happens, he's like, he's making fun of Al. Al's mom. He's like explaining the jokes autistically. And then, so I found that video first, and then you go to the account, and then you click on uploads, and absolutely there is train videos on there.
Yes.
For sure. Of course.
Yes.
Of course he went down to the local railroad tracks.
Fuck yes.
You know what's funny? I remember when I was a kid, I would see things that were about autistic kids. Back when, like, you needed to have, like, heavy-duty autism to be considered autistic.
Right, before it became just a thing everyone says.
Yeah, right.
Because the diagnosis used to just be gay, but not like homosexual, like 90s gay,
mentally gay.
Yeah, your son's just he's a little queer. Yeah, just people don't like him. Yeah,
he makes that noise whenever he's uncomfortable.
I've been seeing these ads all over the city that's like, do you know adults can have ADHD
I saw
too?
that, yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, they can't. I'm saying they can't. I don't give a shit what doctors say. It's not ADHD. You're just shitty at your job. Your job sucks. But
it would be nice though to get fucking Adderall prescribed.
I think they'll give that to you for any reason.
Just for anything?
Yeah, you just go in there and you're like, give me that Adderall, bitch.
Give me Adderall and dick pills.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. What were we talking about? That kid?
Brandon.
Oh, we're saying something else.
Autistic kid, train video.
Oh yeah, right. I remember seeing they used to have these I remember seeing a thing specifically about you need to look after autistic kids because they don't process sounds the way other people do.
Oh shit.
And they get hit by trains a lot. And I didn't realize it until I was older. It was like, oh no, it has nothing to do with the sound. They just fucking love those damn trains.
Yeah, they're trying to fuck the trains.
What is it about those fucking trains?
I don't know, man.
Elevators too.
Like someone taking a picture of like a crowd of teens at the Holocaust Museum. Like that's, to me, that's kind of beautiful.
Well, I remember going on a field trip to the Holocaust Museum in 8th grade and like trying to make my friends laugh with like fart noises. So I really don't think Pokemon Go is the worst thing.
I was telling you, like this happens like every year. Some horrible, tasteless thing happens, and people get really upset. And last year, it was actually at Auschwitz, and it was like a record heat wave. So they set up these like misters. For people to cool off.
Everyone got mad.
People got super mad.
Well, because the mist was fucking up everyone's iPhone, so they were trying to play Pokemon Go.
I just love how like practical and German that is. Like they never thought twice. They're just like, well,
Right.
it's a really hot summer, and we want to make sure people don't overheat, and there are a lot of senior citizens, and they
We
get
were originally
dehydrated. And
we were going to give out Haagen-Dazs, but everyone said that would be rude.
They had like really compact air conditioning chambers that you would get into. But
if that was efficient, Germans would be like, "What? It's the most efficient way to keep people cool."
Danny Green from the San Antonio Spurs took a selfie at the Holocaust Memorial in Germany. I sent it to you guys.
So awesome.
Yeah, and it said, how to do it, or what is it?
Had to do it one time.
How to do it one time. Hashtag Holocaust.
So he knew it was wrong.
No, I think he was like trying
deaf.
to pay tribute in his own way.
Yeah, I think he
had
was
to do
like-
it for like one time for the victims.
Nah,
because
because that girl did it before him. There was some girl that took the same exact picture that got in trouble for it.
Oh yeah,
Some
but
like
she was like
13-year-old
14.
girl. Yeah, it was some
something.
14-year-old
It's like-
girl, and then people online were
People
like,
were so
"You fucking
mad."
despicable cunt! I'm gonna fucking rape you."
As if a 14-year-old isn't going to be an idiot. As if they're like not. As if they're going to understand. Like, I should really be reverent here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, people were really mad at her.
Well, and that's the other thing I don't understand about getting mad about the Pokemon Go at the Holocaust Museum. It's like kids do shitty things, and like.
That is
you
like
know,
the definition of
like
childhood.
if you had Pokemon Go when you were like 13 and you were brought to the Holocaust
Absolutely.
Museum, you would be doing it. I
Absolutely.
mean, like Anne Frank was literally like making a diary during the actual Holocaust.
How
Also, the stuff that she was
way,
writing about in that diary was just like, I would like to touch some boobs.
Yeah, right.
And they edited that out at my high
No, I
school
remember
in
that
rural
part.
America.
I remember
But they had a
actually
different
only that
edition.
part. That's the only
Yeah.
part of the book I
I
remember.
remember when
part.
she got her period, too.
But I remember us having like it getting
Never read it.
banned at my high school, and I was like, "Oh, why?" Because like
You don't want kids
Holocaust
to
is, like,
fat.
they're like, "No, because it's kind of gay."
Yeah.
It's kind of gay.
Well, but really though, having a diary in those days was the same as playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah. I also remember like Justin Bieber saying like she probably would have been a believer, and like
that was
that's
great.
technically true.
Yeah,
like
he's
she
not
was
wrong.
a total teeny bopper. Yeah.
I gotta do. Speaking of trial, I gotta do jury duty tomorrow.
Oh fuck you,
You
scared,
have jury duty like once a month. What, didn't you just
That's
have
what
jury
happens,
duty?
man. If you're a full-blooded white guy,
They want you up there.
Yeah,
they know you.
Because
don't
you
have
understand
better shit
justice.
to
My
do.
family came over on the Mayflower, dude.
You're a good judge of character.
Yeah. No, I had to postpone it last time. 'Cause I had shit to do, and I postponed it to this one. And I can't. And that's where I saw there was a guy in line
With the PlayStation.
What happened?
There's some old black guy in line at jury duty last time that was just carrying a PS4.
No, I like to believe that it was the box for
It
the
was
PS4
the box.
he was using as a briefcase.
That's
which
what
is
it
even
was.
funnier.
It's,
Wait,
you know what? It's not funnier because it's so sad. He's
Yeah.
like the guy from The Pursuit of Happiness,
making
except
fun
the
of a
child
poor
died.
guy,
Like, He's
yeah.
trying to get that child back. It's Pursuit of Happiness 2. I got PlayStation.
Yo, it was a briefcase though. He wasn't like playing PS4 for.
It was the PlayStation 4 box that has like a handle on it, and he was using that as a briefcase.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine whatever like court case that is to have to be the other side of that when you're like, actually, he should go to jail. I'd have to fucking lock that guy up. That poor.
What if he was a lawyer? What if he was like the
just a
public
Lionel
defender? It's just like
He's a lawyer for that retarded guy that accosted you outside of the Yankees game.
Oh,
that was so good, dude.
that guy knew the whole
What are you
schedule
doing here?
of the
And
Yankees.
he talked like Daffy Duck. Too. That was the best.
2016 season. He's
You
like,
got, one of you tell the story.
when we were at we went to a Yankees game, and I was wearing an Orioles shirt, you know, as just to be a dickhead, and some guy came out and fucked immediately at the end of the game. Some guy just comes up to me. He's like, "What are you doing here? The Orioles are at home against the Texas Rangers right now." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "The Orioles, they're not here until July 30, whatever the he had like the exact like day down, and he just had like a nice fat. He had a fro.
He knows
had a
the whole
mustache,
schedule,
He knew the
yeah.
whole schedule, and he talked. Yeah, he was just like an adult autistic man who loved the Yankees so much, and he accosted me about it. Had the funniest voice I've ever heard in my life, probably.
yo, you remember Jose Extreme Parking?
Oh God, that guy was the best. We'll talk about Jose real quick.
All right, so Nick gets me a job. He's like, you just got to sit in the passenger seat of this truck. That's basically it. And then we got to move things like a couple times, but you just hang out on this truck. In the middle of the day, they're like, yeah, we're going to need you to get your own 16-foot truck and drive it around Manhattan. Just alone, just in a massive
You
truck.
were alone, but Nick wasn't with you?
they split us up. For starters, the truck they made us pick up, it was like a 20-foot truck, and normally trucks are 14-foot.
Right.
And like a 20-foot truck, you don't need a CDL until it reaches like, I don't. It's a weight thing, but basically like a 30-foot truck.
Right.
But the difference between 14 and 20
is
feet
massive.
huge when you're driving that truck. And
Because
you
they're
get in
also
that thing.
wider too. and
Yeah,
like-
you get in that thing and you're like, I shouldn't be driving this fucking truck.
yeah.
Especially around Manhattan.
Yeah. I'd feel weird driving in like the fucking Baltimore suburbs,
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of fucking. And you guys were right in the mix. Dude.
We
Where
had
was this?
we were like in Midtown driving these massive trucks alone.
Yeah, Midtown.
I
It's
just
not even
lied
like-
my way into this job. Nick said I just have to sit in the
It's not
passenger
even a
seat.
lying thing. They don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit. They hire whoever. It's like, yeah, I got a friend, Brent. He'll do it. And then it's like, okay, we'll go pick up $2 million worth of camera and lighting equipment. And they're like, no, we already signed for it. And then just park the truck wherever. They don't even like give you instructions on where to park
So
the
yeah,
truck.
so like we had a 5 a.m. call. They're like, yeah, it's our responsibility to park the trucks, and so like we're supposed to park them in like, you know, lots or whatever. We had a 5 a.m. call. There's this dude that's just like wide awake. We get there to park the trucks, and he's just like screaming at people, like moving trucks, like air traffic controlling, and like I get it, he like screams at me to move the truck, and then I get out, and he's like, "Anyway, man, sorry I yelled at you. My name is Jose. I'm a small business owner. I own my own company. It's called Extreme Parking."
Well, he didn't tell us. He showed us his business card. That's how we found it, because we struck up a conversation with him. They like hire somebody, and this guy's only job is to just sit outside all night before the shoot and put up traffic cones so that like nobody will take the parking space.
Right.
Which is like shooting in New York, you need someone to
Totally.
It's
Yeah.
called
So
a
that sounds
parking
so-
coordinator.
This guy
It sounds
has
illegal, right?
No, it's not.
No, you get permits from the
permit
city.
streets.
Yeah,
But the way the permits work is that they don't say that you can't park there. It just allows you to hold the parking space.
Gotcha.
So if somebody wanted to come and take that parking space, they could.
Gotcha.
And that's why you have like a cone guy. So this guy's business is he owns the cones.
He's the cones guy.
Yeah.
He just owns the business.
Well, he shows us his business card, and it says extreme parking on it.
Jose Extreme Parking.
Yeah, and it took everything I had not to like.
That's
I was like,
incredible.
Excuse me. Like, I have to go.
They
to
have
the
a
bathroom.
website. I found the website.
I have to take a number laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like bragging to us. We're like, yo, so like, are the parking guys in New York like union? Like, that's what you ask every job on a film shoot. Is like, are you union or not?
Right,
because
right,
that's like, you know, an easy conversation starter. And he's like, hell no, dude, never going union. I'm never going union, bro. He's like, yeah, man, I raised like 6 kids. I raised like 6 kids.
Nine.
I raised
You
9
exaggerated
kids.
in the wrong direction on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, I raised 9 kids. Last year, Extreme Parking made $85,000. And like split between me and my 5 guys.
Well, we asked him. He's like, I made $90,000 last year, and I was like, that's pretty good. Is that before or after tax? He's like, well, it's split between me and my like 8 guys. I'm like, that's no money.
You made no money. No way I'm going union, man. No way I'm going union, bro. I've raised 9 kids on this.
That's so fucking
on this
funny.
parking game.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, those
what is he
jobs-
feeding those fucking kids, dude?
I don't know, man. But production's the funniest job for meeting those kinds of people.
Oh,
we should talk about this this Jazz Age Festival guy because we were complaining about that.
What's going on?
There's New York Times had some like article about this asshole that lives in Red Hook. That,
Yeah, it's in the style section, I believe.
Yeah, it's like he runs this thing called the Jazz Age Festival on Governor's Island, which is fine. You can like jazz or whatever, and maybe for your performance you dress up like a 20s guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But it has to extend to everything for him. Which, by the way, I feel like half the shit, like everything in like that New York Times like real estate blog, that's all trolling.
Oh, yeah.
That's not serious because every one of those is like. My name, Kayla's like parents only have a budget for her of $80 million a month for her perfect apartment, so she's gonna have to make some compromises. You know, and unfortunately, the toilet wasn't made out of pure crystal, and sometimes she could hear taxis honking in the Fifth Avenue Palace that her parents bought for her, while she takes classes at NYU on pretending she has it hard.
Oh, fuck. I have to shop.
Oh my god, I have to shop. Me and him were laughing about that one day.
I
Rich
shop.
Fifth Avenue women that are like fucking exhausted from shopping all day.
I've had the worst day.
I have been shopping all day. Oh yeah, and their names are. We already did that joke.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Madison Square Garden and Chelsea Piers.
Yeah,
and their
we
Korean
did.
friend.
That's right. What was
Kim
it?
Park Slope.
Oh, fuck. What's he doing? So this jazz thing is just like he's being insufferable. And
the
there's
article was about like this guy lives in 2016, but he's 1920s.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm 1920s.
He's like, basically, I love the, you know, just everything about that era. It's like the, 1920s. So he pulls his pants up too fucking high and doesn't wear
Right.
socks and wears
And has a
like
thin,
no
like,
Velcro.
thin,
yeah,
like
thin shitty mustache
Yeah.
or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I don't even own a TV. And then his girlfriend's like, yeah, we just watch movies on my laptop, which is like.
That's an even more new technology.
So 1920s.
Yeah, but they only watch movies from the 20s, I'm sure.
Yes,
Which
of
that's
course.
got to be so fucking entertaining. I tried watching, like I got a list of. I wanted to work through and watch every movie that's ever won Best Picture.
Right.
And then I'm like looking at basically every movie before 1945 was like some guy.
It's a German that tap dances.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta put on makeup and stare dramatically at each other to stop Hitler.